Well, with the manner at which the DSS, the federal government of Nigeria, is going, there is a possibility that Sunday Adeyemo Igboho will be back in Nigeria before the end of the year. That is if the process that is ongoing at the moment, the extradition of Sunday Igboho back to Nigeria, is carried through. Welcome back to this platform. If you're just coming across it and you're not a member, why don't you join us? Let's grow it together. It is free. Simply tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It'll alert you whenever videos are uploaded. If you're a returning subscriber, I say thanks for returning. If you have been here with us all the way, I say God bless. The Department of State Services, DSS, has told an Oyo State High Court sitting at Ibadan that the Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, is currently undergoing the process of extradition back to Nigeria. Igboho, after being illegally raided at his Ibadan home on July 1st, 2021, a very sad day, 2 people were killed according to the report. And this was done by operatives of the Department of State Services and, in quote, the Nigerian Army. He somehow escaped to Benin Republic en route to Germany, but was arrested by the operatives of the Brigade Criminel on July 19, 2021. However, the Yoruba Nation Agitator Council, Yomi Aliyu, senior advocate, filed a 20.5 billion naira suit against the DSS on Igboho's behalf at the High Court in Ibadan. Now, in a judgment delivered on September 28, 2021, by Justice A.L. Akintola, the court had ordered the Department of State Services, DSS, that was formerly known as SSS, Secret Service, to pay Igboho the sum of 20.5 billion naira as exemplary damages. Till date, the DSS has not responded to it. They will not pay. That is the truth. That is the reality of it. They are not going to settle out of court. They are not going to pay. It's as simple as that. Now, the DSS, in a 16-paragraph affidavit in support of motion on notice to stay the execution of the judgment of the court in suit number M435-2021 and an injunction pending the determination of the pending appeal sworn to on behalf of the DSS by one of its operatives, Johnson Oluwole, and filed before the court on Monday, November 22nd, 2021. The DSS said that the Yoruba Nation agitator was currently undergoing extradition procedure to bring him back to Nigeria. It said, and I'll read word for word, that it is a fact that the applicant, Chief Sunday Igboho, has been declared a fugitive by the Nigerian police force sometime in the month of June 2021. Now, let us compare dates. June 2021, they claimed that Sunday Igboho was declared a fugitive. You know, back then, if you've been following this platform, I brought you that update saying that the Nigerian police somehow, secretly, you know how they do in Nigeria, they declare Sunday Igboho a fugitive, even though he is in Nigeria, he is in Ibadan or your state, going back and forth without anyone disturbing him. They claimed that he has been declared a fugitive. They kept that without any public notice of that. Now, they said that it is a fact that the applicant was arrested on July 19, 2021, and is currently in the custody of the Beninese security agents undergoing extradition procedure to come back to Nigeria. That it is a fact that one of the reliefs granted by the court is that the respondents should pay the plaintiff the sum of 20 billion naira. That it is a known fact that statistics has shown that the economy of the country is in a dire situation and is in the process of recovering from COVID-19 pandemic crisis. Now, does that affect the 20 billion that they are supposed to pay, or they are just making up all of this? Anyway, they skipped the part that they illegally invaded the home of Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, killed 2 people, and caused a lot of damages. They skipped all of that part. They went on to say that it is a fact that withdrawing the whooping sum of 20 billion naira from the country's account will adversely affect the smooth running of the country. So 20 billion naira is going to affect the smooth running of the economy in Nigeria. That is the reason why the federal government of Nigeria is not willing at the moment. That is what they are saying. They are stalling it. They are not willing to pay 20 billion naira to Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. They said that it is a fact that the applicant is under investigation by the security agents for reasonable acts that is inimical to the corporate existence of the country. That it is a fact that until the applicant is extradited, charged, and either convicted or acquitted by a court of law, the payment of the sum of 20 billion naira might facilitate the allegations labeled against the applicant. Now, let us look at this part. I'll read it again. That it is a fact that until the applicant is brought from Benin Republic, charged, and either convicted or acquitted. Now, simply put, first step, we have to bring Sunday Igboho back from Benin Republic. Then we have to charge him. And then that means they have to take him to the court, do all of the process, either he's convicted or acquitted. Now, the question that I beg the DSS to answer, the ruling of the court, what does that amount to? Are they taking this to the Supreme Court to get a final judgment? Is that what they are trying to tell us? They should make this more clearer. Are they taking this to the Supreme Court to get a much more super, ruling? Is that what they are trying to tell us? Because a high court in Ibadan, that has jurisdiction. So I think from the high court, they will be taking this to the Supreme Court. They are going to appeal. That is just what they are probably trying to say. Anyway, they've agreed that the whooping sum, you see what they say. They say the whooping sum of 20 billion naira will affect the smooth running of Nigeria as a result of COVID-19 pandemic and all of that. So they said Sunday Igboho must be brought back, must be charged, either convicted or acquitted by a court of law. As if that has not been done, he has been acquitted. But let's say he has not been acquitted, they need to take it to the Supreme Court. The payment of the sum of 20 billion naira might facilitate the allegations labeled against the applicant. That's a very big one. They said that it is a fact that until the applicant is extradited back to the country, the enforcement of the judgment, especially the 20 billion naira, will render a situation of helplessness on a positive judgment of the Court of Appeal. That's what the DSS is saying. So they are going to appeal this and probably finalize it at the Supreme Court. That is if the jurisdiction, goes there. At the resumed hearing of the matter, Igboho's counsel, Yomi Aliyu, SAN, filed 2 applications, filed a preliminary objection, and attached a sworn affidavit stating that it amounts to contempt of the court. And that's what I was saying at the beginning, to detain Igboho anywhere in the world at the instance of Nigeria after an order of the court that he should neither be arrested, detained, or harassed by the respondent. In fact, they are supposed to pay him. So why are they still keeping him in Benin Republic? And why are they going to try him back in Nigeria? If he comes back to Nigeria, well, if they need to take him to the court for whatever thing they want to bring up against him, that's not a big issue. That's not a big deal. That is democracy. Aliyu said that the budget of Nigeria runs into trillions, whilst NSA gets over 136 billion naira annually. Nigerian security agents get 136 billion naira every year. Hence, paying 20.5 billion can in no way affect NSA office of the federal government of Nigeria. He also told the court that the respondent have not paid the sum of 20.5 billion naira cost awarded, that all this constitute contempt of the court. In response, counsel to DSS, counsel P.O. Fabi, on citing the preliminary objection, said he came to withdraw their motion. Can you see how they move? He said he came to withdraw their motion because the first respondent has taken over the prosecution of the matter. But the court reminded him that the Attorney General of the Federation was always in the matter. Then he said he needed time to put the house in order. Can you see the game? After Sunday Igboho's lawyer brought all of this fact out that we all know, even if you are not a lawyer, you don't understand the judicial process, it is clear that they are not ready to pay and they are making up stories. How can you say paying 20 billion naira, even if they have to argue the payment? How can you say that would disturb the flow, the economy of Nigeria? That's a big lie. It's just a drop of what some of these politicians still, and we are still here where we are. Anyway, they decided to take and withdraw their motion, saying that they have to put themselves in order, they have to look at another way to go about it. Ali also filed an application for Ganishi Nisi against Central Bank of Nigeria to pay 20.5 billion to the applicant out of federal government monies with CBN. The learned Silk argued that neither appeal nor stay affect an application for Ganishi. However, the court agreed that the Silk submission and granted the Ganishi Nisi proceeding. Consequently, Justice Akintola adjourned the matter for CBN to come on January 12, 2022. So we'll see how all of this will turn out to be. I think what they need to do first is to bring Sunday Adeyemo back to Nigeria. So once Sunday Adeyemo is back to Nigeria, hopefully that will not happen. They will do what they know how to do better. They're sending the DSS to muscle on people. You see the way they have been handling the Kanu's case. That's exactly how they're going to go about it and nothing more.